Alright, so I just woke up from a semi crazy dream. I just don't know what all the meaning is. Like what the meaning of the dream is yet. So in the dream, um the dream started off so what we were staying in an apartment and my husband was there in a dream because I remember talking to him. And I guess the same apartment switched to where I was now. It was the place where I work at instead of an apartment. It still was a house, but it was like a group home for autistic kids because my old job that I just resigned from was me working with autistic babies. So a bunch of my coworkers was there, and it was basically like my last day of work, and so I was leaving work, and and in the front of the house, it was like the parking lot right here, and my car was parked on the corner right here, and it was like a little park or something, a grassy area right there, and they had a street, and across the street over here was three little white babies, and so the man, it was a man, I guess he's supposed to be a doctor or something, and two white ladies standing in the back of my car, and they was talking about what's going on with the babies. So I went and got the babies because they was on the corner by themselves, and there was three babies, four babies, and one of them was a little older. One of them had to be like close to one, a little over one, and the other three was triplets, and they was newborns, really tiny, like newborn, like fresh out the womb, newborn. So, I'm listening to them talk, and I'm like, okay, well, let me get the babies and bring them closer because they're too far. And I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna take one of these babies home with me. I'm gonna adopt one, because that's basically what they was talking about. The mama died, and she left these four children, and I'm not sure if the other two white ladies was talking about they was gonna take one, but he was basically signing papers. He was like, I'm gonna finish signing these papers. And I was like, well, I'm gonna adopt one of the babies too, one of the newborns, one of the older babies. I mean, the little older baby. But in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna adopt one of these newborns because I love me a little newborn baby. And it was, the older baby was a little blind hair baby. And the newborns, I don't know what color their hair was, but they all was white. That's all I know. And I think they had dark color hair, but I could be wrong. But so the man had a stroller, like he had the papers like on the back of the stroller writing, and so I started taking the babies off the car seat and putting them in the strollers. Now the first baby that I put in the stroller, that baby looked healthy. The second baby that I put in the stroller, that baby looked sick. It was a triplet stroller, like how they had the little strollers with the three sections for triplets, and that baby looked sick. The baby had white on his tongue, like thrush, and looked like white stuff, like powdery stuff. Like say if you had some formula and you mix that formula with a little water to kind of make it like pasty, and it was all around his mouth like that. And I'm like, what is in this baby's mouth? And so I didn't get to put the third one in there. And as I'm putting the babies into the car seat, a song started playing. Now I don't remember all the lyrics of the song, but I basically remember the meaning of the song. So it was a girl rapping, and she was rapping like Nicki Minaj, like da 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 da. That's basically the melody of it. Da 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 da. But the first line I could remember, It was like blancos means white and something some devil and something and the chorus was like we break wedlock. It was like a choir. We break wedlock. That's what I remember. But the lyrics meaning was the white devils have us worshiping devils. And we breaking wedlock with the Most High. That's what I got from the song. But I'm confused on the babies. Like the mama dying. I was going to adopt one of the babies. And the middle baby looked sick. The first baby looked healthy, but the middle baby looked sick. And the middle baby had like you could see the veins, like black veins under the baby's skin. If you ever watch a horror movie and they have somebody that's possessed, or either like the dead people, zombie movies, but the people you could see they veins, and the veins is black and their skin is like pale. Well, the baby had black veins right here and on the side of their mouth right here. And that's why I'm like, that baby looks sick. Like something wrong with that baby. And the baby was kind of a little pale, and around the mouth it had like red bruises. Look like, I don't know, but I wish I can remember the lyrics to the song, but all I know is that it was saying about the white devils. And when I got up, I'm like, I think Blanco do means white, but I went and looked it up, and Blanco means white. So the white devils have us worshiping devils. That's basically what it was saying. Because it was like the part of the lyrics was like basically they lying to y'all something, telling y'all such or something, but I can't remember. But I'm gonna have, if I could figure out what the significance of the babies is. But I know that song. I know the song means that we worshiping devils. That the white devils have us worshiping devils. So the dream that I was talking about, I was doing some research yesterday and I forgot to record this video. So this is the next day after I recorded the dream. But I looked up Blanco, and it says it's a Spanish word that primarily translates to white in English. Depending on the context, it can refer to a color, a target, a surname, or a type of clear tequila. Color white is an adjective. It describes something that is white. A blank space as a noun can refer to a blank space or a form or document. This was kind of caught my attention. A target as a noun that refers to a physical mark or a target to shoot at. So the target is kind of stood out to me. But this is the veins that I seen on the baby's forehead and on the side of the baby's mouth, where it had the red, it was like red blotches around the veins too. So this is another depiction, like kind of like this second picture on the right. So when I looked up black veins, it says black veins refers to severely dark or bulging veins, like varicose veins, or something prominent vessels, or sometimes prominent vessels beneath the eyes or in the eyes, because of deoxygenated blood is dark failing circulation or thin skin can cause veins to appear almost black. So the thing that stood out to me was the failing circulation. So I'm like, okay, the baby was paler than the other baby. Like, and the baby, like I said, the baby looked sick. I could tell something's wrong with the baby. And the deoxygenated blood. So I'm like, okay, so basically the baby was DYING, right? So I think it's the same thing. I must have took two pictures of it. So in the Bible, we remember King David and when he was being judged for what his parents did. So, I mean, not what his parents did, when the Most High took the baby for what the parents did. So, that got me to thinking, and all this is speculation. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that got me to thinking, okay, so the mama is gone, right? And the seed, her seed was still here, but the seed is dying out. And the okay, so in the Bible it says dying or sick babies are attributed to a variety of causes, ranging from the general consequences of living in a fallen world to specific instances of divine judgment, the actions of malevolent figures, and natural illnesses. So we already know that the world is under judgment, right? But I'm guessing that this is just talking about that dream with the they see is about to die off, basically. And I'm not sure if that's the meaning of the dream. That's what I got out of the dream. And this one says several Old Testament for divine judgment. Several Old Testament passages, infants and child deaths are described as direct judgments from God against specific kingdoms or societies. For examples, the death of the firstborn in Egypt served as both a plague against the nation and a judgment for Pharaoh's prior infanticide against the Israelites. Personal or family consequences. Specific narratives tie infant mortality to the actions of the parents. For instance, the infant son, King David and Bathsheba, fell ill and died, with which the prophet Nathan framed as a direct consequence of David's adultery and murder of Uriah. And this one say natural illnesses and plagues. Just like in the ancient world, generally, children in the Bible narrative succumb to natural diseases, fevers, and widespread plagues. In the New Testament, healing sick children, such as official's son in John 4 or Jairus' son in Mark 5, is represented as the demonstration of Yahushua's power over illness and death. And human hostility and violence. Did I read this one? Infants and babies were also frequent victims of cruelty and war. A notable example, Massacre of the Innocents in the New Testament, where King Herod ordered the execution of all male toddlers in Bethlehem in an attempt to eliminate the prophesied infant Yahushua. So this just me thinking that I'm guessing a lot of, YT people is about to get cut off. I'm still kind of iffy about if I'm interpreting the dream properly. And I'm guessing the reason they getting cut off, we already know, because what they done to us, but also because they have us worshiping devils and demons. That's basically what that song was saying, how we worshiping devils and demons, and that we're breaking wedlock with the Most High. So y'all tell me y'all thoughts. If you come across this video, tell me your thoughts about the dream and the interpretation. I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. But I think I'm right. I'm not sure. But y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.